Okay, so I'm joined by Shannon and Matthew, and if we just pan down for a minute, we can see that we've been working on the
Pop-up school.
Okay, so we've been trying to get some ideas for what pop-up school might mean and what it might actually look like. Shannon, what are your first thoughts?
Well, our first ideas of a pop-up school was the idea of tents and just movement, of like a learning centre but not being stationary, just putting it anywhere but won't take time to put up.
So a sort of structure that can go up and down quite quickly?
Yeah.
Okay. Matthew, what were your thoughts?
Sort of the same as Shannon, and something that just moves from place to place and just, yeah.
Did you have any thoughts about what activities might go on in a pop-up school?
Well, we thought that the resources should be wherever the pop-up school is, so we can use what's around us, and that could be like their challenges to like.
So it might be more interesting to work with fewer things than to be given everything that you want to work with. So there could be lots of sort of people from businesses and education arriving at the conference. What do you think we might ask them to do? What sort of activities? Did you have any thoughts about that?
Not particularly, but I guess something that's going to interest them and us, so that we'll get something out of as well. So.
Any thoughts on how we might interest them? Because I suppose they'll expect a conference where they sit down, where they listen to presentations, and they move from one space to another. How are we going to offer them something that's going to draw them in and be a bit different?
Well, we want to try and get them to be more creative with what they're doing, rather than just sitting down and listening to us. We want them to speak and then to just take more part.
Okay, so we sort of see them participating rather than just being spectators. Cool. So look, you've got your sheet in front of you, and I can see there's a whole range of things. So for the people following the bog over in Oklahoma, can we think of maybe 3 key words that would sum up what we think a pop-up school should represent?
We said environment, partnership, and
You can have 3 each. I'll be generous.
and resources.
Okay, so environment, partnership, and resources. Matthew, is there 3 words that sort of sum up what you think should represent our approach?
I think probably for a pop-up school it should be like travelling and, I don't know, new ideas, and that's about it really.
Okay, so we've still got a little bit of work to do as a team, haven't we, to get something, an idea that's a bit more developed, but that's a starting point. Thanks, gents. Thanks, ladies.